Disease of basal ganglia, it is known as Parkinson's disease, and it is also known as paralysis agitans. Whenever there is a destruction of the substantia nigra and specifically the part of the pars compacta, agitans, that means shaking of the body, concentration of dopamine is reduced in the nigrostriatal pathway, and it is characterized by the rigidity, tremors, and hypokinesia. What are the causes of this Parkinson's disease? Old age. Specifically, it is a disease of old age people. Cerebral atherosclerosis, viral encephalitis, drugs blocking the dopamine receptors. So these all are the causes of the Parkinsonism. And whenever there is a destruction of substantia nigra, specifically the pars compacta, there will be the agitans, that means shaking of the body, and there will be the concentration of dopamine is reduced in the nigrostriatal pathway. It is characterized by rigidity, tremors, and hypokinesia. And causes old age, cerebral atherosclerosis, viral encephalitis, and drugs which blocking the dopamine receptors. So next, characteristic features of Parkinsonism. Rigidity. Why there is a rigidity? There is increased gamma motor neuron discharge, mainly in proximal group of muscles. There will be universal flexion of the body. Later on there will be statue like state. Later on, that means after some time, there will be the statue like face of the body, or we can say that there will be the statue like state of the body is present after some type of disease progression. Mechanism: imbalance between more excitatory cholinergic and less inhibitory dopaminergic fibers. Why these all things are happening in the Parkinsonism? Whenever there is an imbalance between more excitatory cholinergic and less inhibitory dopaminergic fibers, that means normally the excitatory cholinergic fibers and inhibitory dopaminergic fibers works in a balanced manner, but in case of Parkinsonism there will be the imbalance between both of these, and the excitatory cholinergic fibers activity will be increased, and due to this there will be the rigid state of the body. And why it is happening? Because inhibitory dopaminergic fibers having the less activity. Second characteristic feature, it is the tremors, static coarse pin rolling tremors, and it's involuntary and at rest. I already explained what is the difference between the resting tremor and intention tremor. In the Parkinsonism, the tremors are present at rest, that means it's a resting tremor. Pin rolling, that means hold a pin between your thumb and index finger and try to roll it, and whatever movement you are seeing of your finger and thumb during the rolling of the pin, it's a pin rolling tremors. Alternate contraction of agonist and antagonist muscle. So that is what the happening inside the Parkinsonism. There will be alternate contractions of agonist and antagonist muscle, so that there will be continuously tremoring. Hypokinesia or akinesia. What does it mean? That means inability to initiate the movement, and mask-like face. So these are the characteristic features of Parkinsonism: rigidity, tremors, hypokinesia or akinesia, and mask-like face. Characteristic features of Parkinsonism. Continue. Asthenia, that means easy fatigue. Gait, it is the short and festinant gait. It is also known as shuffling gait. To maintain the center of the gravity, the person is going to maintain the center of the gravity. Absence of associated automatic movements. So there will be some type of absence of associated automatic movements. Ataxia, simply you already know what is ataxia: lack of coordination. slow and monotonous speech. The speech will be very slow and it's a monotonous in nature. Tendon jerks, that means there will be some type of difficulty in the eliciting of the tendon jerks. Tendon jerks, that means bicep jerk, tricep jerk. So all these are the different types of jerk, and when we are going to elicit the jerk, there will be some type of difficulty in the this performing of this, demonstrating of this jerk. And jerk, that means simple reflexes. So this is the representation of the patient who having the Parkinsonism. There will be rigidity and trembling of the head. So continuously the head is trembling, as well as it is some type of rigid. Forward tilt of the trunk. So there will be some type of forward tilt of the trunk. That means the person will bend forward, slightly flex forward. Reduce arm swinging. So when the person is walking, there will be decrease the swinging of the arm or reduced. Shuffling gait with short steps. Person will walk on a short steps. There will be some type of rapid activity. That means person will walk very rapidly with short steps. Rigidity and trembling of extremities. That is what the representation of the Parkinsonism. Rigidity and trembling of the head, forward tilt of the trunk, reduced arm swinging, rigidity and trembling of the extremities, shuffling gait with short steps. So that is how the Parkinsonism patient will looks like. Okay, now the treatment of Parkinsonism. L-DOPA, that means levodopa. It can cross the blood-brain barrier and convert it to dopamine. Levodopa, it is going to cross the blood-brain barrier and it is converted to dopamine. As we already know that there will be the imbalance between the excitatory and inhibitory signals. Excitatory signals are more dominant than that of the inhibitory signals. Excitatory signals are of cholinergic type and inhibitory signals are of the dopaminergic type. So there will be more cholinergic activity and much less dopaminergic inhibitory activity. And to balance this, we have to provide some dopaminergic activity, or we have to provide some inhibitory dopamine neurotransmitter from the outside. So L-DOPA, it is the choice of drug in case of Parkinsonism. L, that means levodopa. Why it's a choice of drug? Because it can cross the blood-brain barrier, and after crossing the blood-brain barrier, it reaches to the specific areas of the brain, and it is going to convert it to the dopamine. L-deprenyl, it reduces the MAO. That means it is some type of enzyme which destroys the dopamine. This enzyme, this destroying the dopamine inside our brain. So if we give this drug L-deprenyl, then it is going to block the activity of this MAO enzyme, and due to this there will be no any further destruction of the dopamine in the brain, and hence the concentration of the dopamine in the brain has been maintained. Transplant of fetal dopamine cells, it is a latest technology when there will be the transplantation of fetal dopamine cells inside the brain is possible, destroying the part of the feedback circuitry. So that is what the treatment of the Parkinsonism.
It'll be stooped over, leaning forward.
So that is how the patient looks
then
like.
we'll have difficulty as far as initiating gait. When the gait is initiated, there are small.
When there is a initiation of the movement, that is what the happening, trembling. Trembling, it is the one type of initiation movements. Whenever there is happening, the person will be some type of trembling of their body.
Steps.
Look at this. Short steps. Now have a focus on the short
Oftentimes
steps.
there's a tremor associated with this.
See, this is short steps
And as the
with
gait progresses,
tremors
there may be a
and
picking up
rapidly
of
short steps.
speed, or what's called a fenestrated gait.
It is also known
And
as
then in
fenestal
turning,
gait.
instead of having the normal turning, the patient will turn en bloc, which means they'll turn almost as a statue moving around. And then again having difficulty starting in the marche petit pas.
So that is how the patients of the Parkinsonism